Growth doesn't always look like winning. Sometimes it looks like surviving what you thought would take you out. This year didn't come quietly. It arrived with pressure, with lessons, with moments that forced us to sit with ourselves longer than we wanted to. And if we're being honest, this year asked more of us than any other. But here's the thing. If you're right here, right now, listening, reflecting, breathing, it means you made it. You didn't just exist through this year, you endured it. There were days you felt ahead, days you felt behind, days you felt inspired, and days where simply showing up felt like a victory. And all of it mattered. This year taught us that growth isn't loud. It doesn't always come with celebrations or clarity. Sometimes growth shows up as silence, as waiting, as doing the work without seeing immediate results, as choosing discipline when motivation disappears. This year, we learned that consistency will carry you further than bursts of excitement ever will. That preparation is an act of self-respect. That rushing doesn't equal progress, and slowing down doesn't mean you're falling behind. Some lessons came softly, others came through discomfort, and some came through disappointment, loss, or unanswered prayers. But every single one refined us. We learned how to move with intention instead of impulse, how to stop explaining ourselves to people who were never meant to understand the vision, how to release timelines that weren't aligned with our season. We learned that not everyone who started with us was meant to continue the journey. And we also learned that letting go isn't failure, it's alignment. This year forced us to sit with fear and move anyway, to create before we felt ready, to trust ourselves when the outcome wasn't guaranteed. We pushed through self-doubt, we pushed through comparison, we pushed through seasons where the work felt invisible, and still, we kept building. This year reminded us that progress doesn't always look productive. Sometimes progress looks like rest. Sometimes it looks like boundaries. Sometimes it looks like saying no without guilt. Sometimes it looks like choosing peace over proving a point. And maybe the biggest lesson of all, we learned that becoming who we're meant to be often requires becoming uncomfortable first. As we step into this new season of life, the goal is no longer to rush. The goal is alignment, to move with clarity, to create from a place of peace, to build systems instead of scrambling to prepare before demand arrives. We're no longer waiting for permission. We're no longer shrinking to fit spaces we've outgrown. And we're no longer measuring success by someone else's pace. The next season is about moving differently, speaking less, observing more, protecting our energy, trusting the process, even when it unfolds quietly. Because what's meant for us doesn't need force. It doesn't need approval. It doesn't need to be rushed into existence. What the Creator has for us is intentional. It's protected. It's timed. And no one, I repeat, no one can copy it. No one can block it. No one can delay it. And no one can absolutely never, ever, ever take it. So we're walking into the new year grounded, focused, unbothered, carrying the lessons, leaving the weight, honoring the growth, staying blessed.